Hey everyone, my name is Zoe and this is my peer review video over my argumentative writing draft on domestic violence prevention and victim support services. So in my paper, I examine what researchers agree and disagree on regarding domestic violence. My main argument is that domestic violence has very serious long-term effects on survivors and the families. And while researchers do agree that prevention and support services are very essential, they differ on what strategies are the most effective. So I compare sources from the CDC, the World Health Organization, the National Domestic Violence Hotline, and other research to show where these perspectives overlap and where they differ. I organized my paper into several sections. So I begin by discussing the effects domestic violence itself has on the families and the victim. Then I move into prevention and intervention strategies. So after that, I believe I discuss victim support services and the barriers the survivors face when they seek the help they need. So finally, I do then identify the gaps in the current research, and explain why additional studies are needed to determine which prevention program or the support service says which one leads to the best long-term outcomes with the victims, the family members, everything, covered in all. So right now I feel good about my organization and the way I compare the different sources, but I think my paper could be stronger in a few areas. I have changed my draft into less opinionated based when you do read it. But so right now I'm wondering if I need to explain the differences between my sources in more depth or provide more of an analysis after some of my evidence is shown. I also want to make sure that my conclusion is very clear and reinforces my overall argument instead of simply just summarizing the whole paper. So some questions I would love for you guys to focus on during my review is, does the organization of my paper flow logically from one section to the very next section? Are there places where I need stronger analysis or explanation after presenting such evidence? And which section of my paper is the most persuasive, and which section could be strengthened or just strengthened. Thank you for taking your time to review my draft. I appreciate your feedback and look forward to reading your suggestions, and I can improve my final paper. Thank you.